Single dad loses job opportunity for helping a girl, unaware that she was the millionaire daughter. Ethan Miller tightened his grip on the worn leather folder in his hands as he stood outside the glass doors of Harrington Financial Group. Inside was his resume, creased, revised a dozen times, and carrying the weight of every unpaid bill sitting on his kitchen table. This job wasn't just an opportunity. It was survival. Since his wife passed away 2 years ago, Ethan had been everything to his 8-year-old daughter, Lily: father, mother, protector, and provider. Nights were short. Money was shorter. But Lily's smile every morning kept him standing. "Dad, did you get the job?" she had asked before school. He smiled. "I will." Now, as the receptionist inside checked her watch, Ethan felt his heartbeat pounding in his ears. That's when he heard it. A soft sob behind him. Near the staircase sat a young girl, no older than 16, knees drawn to her chest, tears slipping silently down her face. Her phone lay shattered beside her, screen dark. Ethan hesitated. Not now, his mind screamed. "You can't afford this," but his heart didn't listen. "Hey, are you okay?" he asked gently. The girl looked up, startled. Her eyes were red, but something else was there. Fear, not teenage drama. Real fear. I missed my ride. My phone's dead. "I don't know what to do," she whispered. Ethan glanced at the doors again. The interviewer would be calling his name any second. He exhaled. "Come on," he said. "Let's get you safe." He lent her his phone, called a nearby cafe, and waited with her as she slowly calmed down. She told him her name was Emma. Nothing more. Minutes turned into 20, then 30. When Ethan finally rushed inside, breathless and apologetic, the receptionist barely looked up. "I'm sorry, sir. The position has been filled." Just like that, everything collapsed. That night, Ethan sat at the kitchen table staring at the rejection email. Lily sat beside him, drawing quietly. "Daddy," she said softly. "Did you help someone today?" He nodded. "Then you did the right thing," she smiled. Ethan forced a smile back, but inside, he felt like a failure. 3 days later, Ethan was called to Lily's school. Panic set in immediately. When he arrived, he noticed luxury cars lined up outside, black sedans, tinted windows. Inside the office stood a sharply dressed man and the same girl from the stairwell, Emma. Her eyes widened when she saw him. "That's him," she said. The man turned, his expression serious but curious. "I'm Richard Harrington," he said calmly. "CEO of Harrington Financial Group." Ethan's breath caught. "My daughter told me about a man who missed an important interview to help her when she was scared and alone," Richard continued. "She didn't know who she was. And you didn't ask." Emma stepped forward. "I lied about my name. I'm sorry. I was overwhelmed. But you treated me like I mattered." Richard looked Ethan straight in the eyes. "People with resumes come to me every day," he said. "But character? That's rare." He handed Ethan an envelope. Inside was an offer letter, senior operations manager, full benefits, flexible hours, and a handwritten note at the bottom, "For choosing compassion when no one was watching." Ethan's hands trembled. "I don't understand," he whispered. Richard smiled. "You lost a job that day. But you earned a future." Later that evening, Ethan tucked Lily into bed. "Daddy," she asked, "did everything turn out okay?" Ethan kissed her forehead, eyes full. "Better than okay," he said. "Because we never lost who we are." Ethan Miller checked his watch for the 10th time. 8:57 a.m. 3 minutes left. The building smelled like polished floors and expensive perfume, the kind of place where men in suits didn't worry about grocery prices or overdue electricity bills. Ethan adjusted his tie, one he had borrowed from his late wife's brother. It was slightly loose, but he didn't dare tighten it too much. His hands were shaking. This job meant no more skipping meals so Lily could eat. This job meant school shoes without holes. This job meant breathing again. He took one step toward the glass doors, then he heard it. A muffled cry. "Please, don't go." He turned. A teenage girl sat on the cold marble steps, arms wrapped tightly around herself as if the world had suddenly become unsafe. Her backpack lay open, papers scattered. Her phone was cracked, useless. Ethan froze, his mind screamed logic. "Not your problem. Someone else will help. You can't save everyone." But his heart whispered Lily's name. "Hey," he said softly, kneeling. "You're not alone." "What happened?" Her voice shook. I thought my driver was outside. He's not answering. I don't know where to go." Ethan glanced again at the doors. The receptionist was already looking for him. This was it. This was the moment life tested him. He sighed, removed his jacket, and gently placed it around her shoulders. First rule, he said calmly, you don't panic. Second rule, you let adults help. She managed a weak smile. Minutes passed, then more. Ethan called numbers from her contact list. No answer. He bought her water, stayed close, made sure she felt safe. When he finally rushed inside, apologizing, the words cut deeper than any rejection letter, you missed your slot. That night, Ethan walked home instead of taking the bus. To save money, rain soaked his shirt. His shoes squelched. When Lily saw him, she ran into his arms. Did you get the job, Daddy? He swallowed. No, baby. She hugged him tighter. I'm proud of you anyway. And that broke him.